Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks, to another open with me, and this one is a bumper edition. So I don't think I've had either of these magazines before, but you get two for the price of one. And Knitting and Crochet Mega Value Pack. On this side we've got your Crochet and Knitting, which I don't know, they seem like the same magazine, but maybe one's more weighted towards knitting than it is crochet, and the other way around, but I always find them pretty even. So anyway, I did check out the individual magazine, because this one, your Crochet and Knitting, was actually in the shop on its own, and the price was $9.99, and the price of these combined is $9.99. So it actually is two for the price of one, which is not bad. So even if it's a magazine that I've already had, I won't be too disappointed by that, because I can give it away as a giveaway. Right, let's get rid of the nasty rustling. And here we've got a leaflet showing all of the things that's in one of them. And here's your Crochet and Knitting, and here's Knit Now. So that was just an advert, was it? Knitting and Crochet Mega Value Pack. So that's just an advert for what's in the whole thing. Okay, so all is revealed, and this is now a Knit Now. So looks like some handy free gifts in this one as well. So I'm going to start with your Crochet and Knitting magazine. The reason I start with that one is that not everybody wants to knit or can knit. So if all you're interested in is this one, you can opt out when you get to the next one, or you can watch both. So here we go. I'm going to just crack on and open this noisy wrapper. I thought I'd done with the noisy wrappers, but obviously not. Okay, so put that on the floor with the other one. So we've got our little yarn pack with knitting needles and crochet hook, but they're plastic, so to me they would go straight in the bin, because they're not really worth it. So we've got Cheerful, Nestle, Toasty, Cushy. What's that say? Oh, I don't know. Peaceful, Snug, Restful, Comfy and Cozy. So those are our colours in our little colour pack. Okay, so straight away, lots of Wallace and Gromit characters in this one. So knit or crochet these patterns. So that's one of the things that I like, is that they always do it knitted and crocheted. And we've got we've got a seagull sitting on chips. Or as you would call them across the pond, fries. But anyone from the UK knows, if they've been to a seaside and had chips, that seagulls really love them, and they do almost beat you up for them. Seriously, I've known them take them away from kids, where they just pounce. I think we've turned them into fast food addicts, to be honest with you. They never used to be a staple diet of the seagull, but they seem to be now. So we've got a knitted cowl. It actually looks like it's made of fabric, so that's quite a close knit. Free knitting book, top tips from the experts and complete step-by-steps. 59 quick and easy projects. And there's this really cute pullover for a baby. Let's have a look then, see what we've got inside. The usual welcome pages, which I move in swiftly on. That's quite a cute cushion. Reminds me of the 1930s houses? 1920s house? Yeah, I used to have one. And they're all kind of, if you're not from this side of the pond, the 1920s house, 1930s house. I want to say 30s. Anyway, they all have big bay windows. Some are square, but mostly they're lovely big round bay windows. And in the front door, used to be this sun pattern, and it was supposed to signify the rising sun. And on the front gate there was also the sun pattern. Obviously they didn't all last, but and they're really well built. And my very first house that I ever owned was a 1930s house, and it was a 2-bedroom, and they were huge bedrooms. Loved that house, but it was on a high street, so I had to sell it. That's just a little bit of info, but that's what that reminds me of. It's very nautical, I know, it looks like a ship's wheel, but it also reminded me a lot of that. So what's new? These are just kind of adverts really, and where you can get stuff, little editorials, like the summer yarns and things like that. We haven't really had much of a summer in this country, unfortunately, this year. It's been a bit of a, not a washout, just a bit gloomy. So here we go. There's the Wallace and Gromit characters. I love the poodle. I don't remember the name. My son would. Paul would remember them all. I think that's Wenderline. I have no idea who this one is. So these are the knitted ones. And, oh, it's so cute. Oh, there we go. Paella and Fluffles. So that is Paella, obviously the lady, and Fluffles is the poodle. Preston the dog. See, they're telling me. It's great. Oh, yeah, Wenderline. I almost thought it was Gwendoline, but no, Wenderline. And who else we got? There's Fluffles. At the end. Not her, obviously, but the instructions. And there we are. So now we've got the knitted ones. Sorry, the crocheted ones. Just had the knitted ones, now we've got the crocheted ones. It's very early in the morning. Very early. In fact, it's 6:25. I was awake at 5, so I decided to do the magazine because I was just laying there awake. And so normally I don't do it with artificial light, and I was hoping that it didn't shine too much, so I'm quite glad it's not. So these are cool. I really like these. Wow, they are. If I was an amigurumi person, I would be on these. Especially Fluffles. I would make that for Gemma because she had a poodle. So, pretty knitted hands for every reader. I guess that's like a fingerless mitts, isn't it? So, this is How to Knit magazine. I think you've got to order it from a what's the word? A form, so otherwise I'd hold it up. So we've got some top tips for crafting. That's not bad. Stitch markers. Oh, that's pretty standard. Always check your tension. Bent tapestry needles are great for darning in ends. I don't always just use straight ones. Sewing as you go. Well, so many times I've done that and then wanted to undo something. So no, I never sew in as I go now, unless I know that it's something I am not going to want to undo. Even granny square blankets and things like that, suddenly you look at it and you think, oh, I put that one in the wrong place. Sewed the ends in, really hard to find them. So no, I'm not going to sew my ends in as I go anymore. Don't be afraid to unravel your work if you go wrong. Well, as I just said, if you sew your ends in, that's a bit difficult. So we've got Senon Cove cases. So these are iPad cases, phone cases, and they're chevrons. They're quite nice. I've made some phone cases for my channel already. Obviously they were crocheted. These ones are knitted. Day at the Beach sweater. It's kind of cute. Well, these are knitted patterns, but they usually do them crochet as well. But what I like is the fact that they've got the chart, so you can adapt this. If you wanted to make that into a cushion, for instance, or anything, you could. Silly the Seagull. Cute. I like him a lot. I like the chips. I like the chips more. But he is cute. History of Crochet. Now this magazine is ringing a bell with me. I like this though. Aveline Cow. That is nice. Very thin. Obviously you wind it around your neck about 20 million times. or twice. But even so, can't see it keeping you very warm. I've just done a very chunky cowl that will keep you extremely warm. The Whitley Bay doorstop. I have made doorstops myself in the past. Beach bears, they're cute. They're knitted ones. There's an awful lot of knitting so far. And here we've got the sun rays cushion. Oh, it was sun rays. Looked like it could be a ship's wheel, but it was sun rays. It does remind me so much of that sun rays 1930s house. Wow, that's busy, isn't it? So this is Jill's chain crochet blanket. A bit busy for me, unfortunately. I don't like things that are too busy. But we've got lots of instructions and charts on that one. And then we've got the ads. Save up to 60% on the UK's best crafting magazine. That's obviously Crochet Now. So you can get $24.99 instead of $41.94 by subscribing at www.moremags.com. Spring 21 is, and this is the code if you want to do it. But there's a lot of these subscription services coming up. The one that that's not the one that I subscribed from, but there are a lot of them. So we've got Sunshine Circus. Oh, they're cute, aren't they? That is sweet. I like them. So we've got, maybe these are just not balanced. That's not part of it. So there's the ball with the tiger. Is it a tiger? Yeah. Goodness gracious, thank goodness it said tiger. There's a tiger, monkey and elephant. I like them. They're cute. One of these days. Colour blocks. So a bit about colour. And the yarn. So this is Merino by Rico Design, this one here. And they do display the price. So that is £4 4p for a 50 gram ball. So that's not exactly cheap, is it? And this one, Merino Uno, $3.99 for a 50 gram ball. And they're all from the wool warehouse. No, those are from the wool warehouse. That Rico was Deramore's. King Cole Luxury Merino, $3.99 for a 50 gram. And that's wool warehouse. Lovecrafts have 50 grams of Debbie Bliss for £4.58. See, I've never used Debbie Bliss. I always thought it was quite expensive. But looking at these, it's about par for these courses, isn't it? Oh, the Schackenmayer, 25 grams for £1.46. So that's a lot cheaper. But in Hobbycraft, whenever they've had anything like that, it's been a bit rough. So I've never used it. Now, this is a really chunky baby blanket. Radiating Joy. I like the look of that. Although it changes colour in a strange way, but it's kind of cute. Now we've got the how-tos. Learn the basics. Magic ring. I've got the easiest, absolutely the easiest magic ring tutorial you will ever see. Lots of people do this, wrapping around fingers, moving this one over this one over the... Oh, I don't know why you have to bother with all that. The easiest magic ring you will ever do is on my channel. I've got a left-handed one and a right-handed one. And if I can remember, I'll put a link to it at the end. You know, when you see all the videos pop up. Because trust me, if you ever have trouble doing a magic ring, magic loop, whatever you want to call it, watch that one and you'll be a master. Because it is the easiest thing you'll ever see in your life. So here we've got knitting the basics. There seems to be a lot of knitting patterns in this one. I still haven't sent off for the free crochet hook. Black Girl Knit Club, 5 minutes with the Black Girl Knit Club. So that's it. That's what's in your crochet and knitting magazine. So that's that. And let's see what we got. Oh no. More cellophane. So it looks like there's some pretty good free gifts in this one. There we go. So we've got No More Maths. Well, that's a definite, isn't it? 3-in-1 stitch calculator with ruler and needle gauge. Essential tools for the creative knitter. Tools. Oh, we've got 2 magazines here. Wow. This one's definitely worth it, isn't it? So this is Knit Now and Build Your Basics. Over 200 combinations. Knit your perfect garments in 3 easy steps. 5 classic styles. Knit in 4-ply DK or Aran, which is 4 weight. So we've got 4-ply, which you call sport weight. DK, which is 3. Aran, which is 4. Find your size, 6 to 36. Step-by-step guide to help you get the most from this book. Okay, let's have a look at the book. We've got all the abbreviations on this page. How to use this book. Well, we won't go into that kind of big detail. But step by step, choose your yarn, measurements, choose your pattern, and fill your template. Fill in your template, okay. So this is all about sizing and bits and bobs. So this is Alana the Cardi. This classic garment features set-in sleeves you can choose from cardigan or pullover with crew knit or turtleneck options. So this is the Alana, and you've got all the dimensions and everything else. To knit in 4-ply, this is the chart. To knit in 4-ply, oh, that's also part of it. So this will go on for pages then. So this is to knit it in DK and to knit it in Aran, 4 weight. So there's all the instructions to make Alana, the cardigan or pullover. There's the turtleneck jumper. I always feel sick with turtlenecks, so they kind of push my neck too much. So I'd have to make round neck if I did it. And then we've got Brooke and Cynthia. Brooke and Cynthia. So the gorgeous raglan pullover is knitted in the round, and you can work it from the bottom up or the top down. So bottom up is Brooke and top down is Cynthia. So there we go. This is an interesting book. And again, the charts for making it in all the different yarns. And I quite like this. This is kind of cool. Never seen anything quite like this before. Then we've got all the instructions for both. And we've got Danielle. You're looking for comfort and easy knit. This garment is perfect. It's knitted flat and features drop sleeves. This is probably more up my alley. I like a bit of plain, and I like the kind of subtle V-neck. I'm not sure that this would work out too well for me though. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it. You never know. Maybe not. Maybe when I lose about a couple of pounds. So here we go. All the charts again and the instructions for Danielle. I like this. This is pretty snazzy. So we've got stitch patterns. We've got ribboned stocking stitch, moss stitch, and diamonds. Can't really see the diamonds. It just looks plain. And we got diagonal lines, slip stitch, rib, slanting rib, double moss, mistake rib, beaded rib, checkerboard, and moss rib. Moss rib looks nice. So that's the magazine. I don't think that's the back page. So that was pretty cool as a free gift as well. So here we go, Knit Now. I don't think I've ever really purchased Knit Now. Crochet Now, but not so much Knit Now. So knit yourself happy with gorgeous makes to lift your spirits. Now, I really like that. Being a cat lover, I actually really like that. So we've got more Wallace and Gromit bits. Must read, Meet the Knitters, seen by 34 million people per week now. Top tips, creative garments, and ideas for yarns you love. Okay, let's have a little look then. The usual welcome. So we've got quite a lot of nice patterns in this one. From this, I like this pullover. And we've got this little hoodie, kids. That's pretty cool. Probably a hot water bottle. I have a pattern for hot water bottle, but it's a Christmas one. Afghan little dog jumper. Wallace and Gromit stuff. I really like this cushion. And we've got a kind of a ponchoette thing. And either a poncho or a shawl and a bobbly jumper. Okay. Meet the team. No, don't think I will today. Too involved. So what's new? This is all little bits and pieces and editorials. That's kind of cute, isn't it? For people who like fun garments. Ask the experts. So this is all ways to improve techniques and find out where you're going wrong on things. The crochet, sorry, knitted heart, or crocheted heart I'm talking about. Just bear with me. Sorry about that, to get a drink. I did have tea right by me, but I really needed to have a bit of a slurp. So, I don't know if this is an advert for King Cole. Accessories patterns. Maybe in the book we'll see, but I don't think so. Hindsight jumper. That's the one I quite liked. I mean, it's a bit tight. Wouldn't for anything so hugging. Not these days, anyway. So we've got the chart and quite detailed instructions and measurements, which is good. I always like to see the measurements, so you can change it up. The foundry. We have 3 new sardines for tea kits. Henry the puppy, Hugo the hippo, and Frankie the monkey. Sardines for tea kits. What on that? New sardines for tea kits available. No idea what that means. Obviously, avid knitters might. You have to tell me. Knit Your Own Preston. We've seen him on the previous magazine where there was a knit for Preston and a crochet. Crochet Now. Big advert for Crochet Now. Knitting from Fair Isle. It is beautiful, Fair Isle knitting. Not something that I have ever tackled. I think my mum did. My mum was quite a knitter. And this cat here reminds me of my old cat. It's quite sad. He was a lovely pussycat. A big fluffy ginger cat called Muffin. So John and Jenny's baby hoodie. Adorable unisex knit for little ones to go with everything denim blue. I don't know that I'd put it in a boy, really. I don't know. A bit lacy looking for me. All the instructions for that one. Adverts again. And here's my lovely cushion. I really like that. It's kind of a fluffy yarn that they've used. Cat's eyes cushion. And there's the chart. So if you wanted to crochet that cushion, there's the chart for it. I do like it when they print the charts. So what we got, free Knit Pro Zing deluxe set of needles worth £50. Wow. When you subscribe to Knit Now. So how much will Knit Now set you back? Does it say? Oh, how to pay. 3 months of £20.80. So it will cost £83.99. It's not a bad magazine, but, you know, it's quite a lot. So here's that cute doggy jacket. The Nordic Paws dog coat. I quite like that. That's sweet. Oh, there it is as well, looking different colours. But you've got all the charts for all the designs. And we've got cranberry crosshatch shawl. I like it, but for me, I don't find pointed shawls hang too great. No, so I prefer a wrap for that reason. So this explains the free gift and how to use it. The 3-in-1 stitch calculator. No more maths. Or as they call it across the pond, math. I don't know why we put an S on the end. So this obviously is a crochet along, or sorry, a knit along. What am I talking about? Keep saying crochet. Knit along, maybe. Is that a thing? But this is part 10. I quite like these texture blankets. I did subscribe to a magazine once where they were supposed to give you the yarn every single month to make the actual square. But because I subscribed, if you tried to get them in the shop, you always missed one. So I subscribed, and they still managed to miss out magazines, not send me the gifts, not send me the yarn, and, oh, we owe you this, we owe you that. Never got them. So in the end, I cancelled it because I thought, I was actually going to get everything if I subscribed. Easier than finding it in the shops, which sometimes was a bit hit and miss. But it didn't work out that way. So this is how you put it all together. It looks quite involved, but it's very pretty. I like it. We've got Meet the Designer, Melanie Berg. This is the Coral Drop cardigan, and that is really pretty. I like that. The one good thing, I think, with knitted garments is you can get a lot more shape in. And because the stitches are so small, you can get quite good shaping in it. If you're very clever, that is. But I guess, like everything, practice makes perfect. So here's all the bits and bobs for that. It's quite involved. Advert for Crochet Society. Craft Room Dreams. I wish mine was this tidy. I really do. And spacious. But everything's crammed. Crammed as to the max. So we've got the spring sycamore hat. Well, it's not spring. So, but hat's a hat, isn't it? Your knitting community. 5 reasons to shop local. Well, most of my shops have closed down. 2 of them, in fact. One on the island, yarn shop closed down, and the one in Sittingbourne in the mainland closed down. So there are none now. I was toying with the idea of opening one, but we'll see. So in here we've got a free Knit Pro needle. Spend £15 in store and claim your pair of Knit Pro Symphony interchangeable 4mm tips plus an 80cm cord. Where's that from then? In what store? Just says free gift from Knit Now. How can you spend £15 in store then? Maybe you have to go to their site. I don't know. So here we go. Benny the Bunny is a cushion, not, I thought, would be a hot water bottle cover. So it actually looks more like a hot water bottle cover. Or a tablet case. I suppose you could adapt it, couldn't you? It's kind of cute at the back. It's got a little towel. That's nice. I prefer it if it was crochet. Be easy to convert though, wouldn't it? Black Girl Knit Club. Again. Lottie sweater. It wasn't bobbly after all. It was more of this kind of cable. Very nice. I like that. Have to be a lot longer for me though. Need to cover my bottom and belly. Okay, just an advert for yarns. All the fun of Fair Isle. Does look nice, doesn't it? Very, very pretty. Mr. Page. The teddy bear jumper now, I do like that. It reminds me of one that I had for Paul when he was a baby. And it was just the same, where the jumper was furry. The actual teddy was furry on the jumper. Really, really liked it. It was so, so soft as well. And he always looked really cuddly in it. And I do like the back. Oh, that is cool. And of course, cushion. That's nice too. Well, and as I always say, can't beat a good chart, because you can do what you want with that. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. So I can use that for crocheting. The home of all things knitting, crochet, felting, spinning, weaving and knotting, the world of wool. Not one I'm familiar with. Might have to give that a look. Buy more, save more with subscriptions. Well, this one is Practical Subs. It's another different one. And the savings that they're offering. I like it when they give something away too, though, like some yarn or something. DK Dreams. So this is 3-weight yarn. Knitting groups can't get together at the moment, so we're revisiting some of our previous. Oh, okay. These are like groups that they've obviously had in the past. There used to be one in town held at the library. It was a knitting group, a crochet group, I think. Solar Capelet. I always feel that, yes, they'll keep your shoulders warm, but what about the rest of you? It's a bit odd, isn't it, just wearing something like that, don't you think? Just this little thing that fits over your shoulders and, I don't know, not really up my kind of thing. So, 25% off paint box from Lovecrafts. Grey Friars jumper. I like the neck on that one. I don't like them when they're too tight, but that's quite nice. Has a bit of a crochet look about it, actually. Like this bottom part. It's not bad. Could be moss stitch or something. Rib. Mossy rib. Who knows? Essential Knitting Skills. We're on those pages. So we're at the end. And the abbreviations. So. Knit Now on sale. That's it. That's all we have. But that's not so bad, is it? I quite like. I really, really liked this. And I think they should do something similar for crochet. That is actually a pretty good little supplement. Not a bad free gift in this one either. And then, obviously, we've got all these lovely Wallace and Gromit characters in this one. And the yarn with the disposable accessories, which they're just, unless you're stuck on a train in a tunnel and you're not going anywhere, you're not even going to entertain using them. So, thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. If I can remember to do it, those videos will pop up at the end. So, thanks for watching. Bye for now.